Pease. I own and operate Freehold Farm on the north side of Anderson. We're an urban farm. We sell mixed vegetables, usually quick turnaround crops, greens, radishes, lots of carrots and lots of beets. We also do a small amount of mushrooms on the side as well, and then a variety of crafts. I got into farming a few years ago. Actually, this is my first farming experience. I gardened my entire life and then decided why not try to make a profit off of it. Throughout the year we try to do lettuce, radish, turnips, carrots, beets, spinach. And then seasonally we do a lot of cherry tomatoes and a few slicers, and a handful of bell peppers. But this coming next year we will not grow any other summer crop, just because we cannot produce enough for demand for the space we have. So we focus on things we'd like to just specialize in eventually. Right now, both of our markets, we're the only producer, and it's hard to not do all the crops because that's what everybody wants. But well, now it's on one site. Yeah, we dwindled down to one site. Having two sites creates problems with the out of sight, out of mind, and just finding the time to break in the day and go to another property. You lose an hour no matter what you're doing down there, just to look at it. So we're down to one, and it's about a half acre of production space. Our property is a half acre, and then we farm on we're neighbors with a non-profit that lets us use their property. Two farmers markets and then Market Wagon, which did really great in the spring. We also tried to do some online on-farm sales, which is pretty hit or miss. We do have a few customers that come out. We just started selling at a small, indoor farmers market, grocery store, local store that our friend opened up. So we have a cooler full down there. And pretty much all of our sales for now. Next year we would like to go into Indianapolis, to a bigger market. It just depends on finding labor. Labor's always hard to find. So it's mainly me, and then last year we had one part-timer in the wash bag. This year we had 3 part-timers, 3 days a week, usually helping with harvest and processing. And then I hired a girl to run the Middleton Farmers Market, and then Christine helps when she can. It's been all positive reactions. Everyone loves what we're doing because it's something new. It's a very economically downturned area. So anything that happens in a new direction is pretty welcome. We utilize organic practices and generally no-till. We did have 30-inch beds, but we've been slowly creeping up to 40-inch beds because we don't have a walk behind or anything. As far as cover cropping, this is our first year cover cropping on the backfield because the downward slope, everything erodes off. So we did put some cover crops out there. We used the landscape fabrics on summer peppers and tomatoes only. We do a lot of tarping and broad forking. Yeah, everything else is hand done, no machinery. Not that we want that, it's just it doesn't make sense for us to have machinery. There's a lot of utilize bike carts and hand tools. We've invented a couple specific tools just for our operation. Yeah, we do rotate the crops between nightshades and then the roots and the greens. It's basically the best way we found to break it down. and try to. We have 3 main fields, well, no, 4 main fields, and we try to rotate those every year the best we can. So at market, we are really big in educating people because eating vegetables is generally pretty foreign, especially when we throw something on the table like people have no idea, like a black radish or a daikon, or or even as basic as kale. I've even had people that did not know what kale is. So we like to educate a lot, and anybody, even if they have growing questions, we give a lot of growing advice. And we stress vegetables not having to be perfect. I don't like throwing out seconds. They're just as valid as the first. Our market has a program for kids that under 12 that get a free $2 token, and they can spend it on any vegetable or food product. And so we make a specific $2 bag of carrots for them. And we call them Franken carrots, and it's all the weird, super weird carrots. And they didn't really like that. Oh, we have a mascot. So we have these little, they're called pocket foxes, this little crocheted fox. I got it from another vendor when we were in Brenton's market. She did a lot of yarn, and she did Alexandria's market. She told me a story of a kid who really wanted this carrot that she crocheted. It's like a stuffed animal carrot. And he proceeded to make an Instagram account, and the Instagram account blew up, and it's all just pictures of this carrot going on adventures. And so I took that little kid's idea and ran with it, and I got her this little pocket fox, which we have several. Set them out for you. And so now my mom makes them, and all the money we sell them, and I create all these pictures with the pocket foxes. Because I can't take a picture with me in it by myself. Before this year, I'm almost by myself. So it's like somebody's got to be in those pictures. So the pocket fox stands in, and now they've kind of the people who follow us on our social media get it and love it. And there's a family that has a collection of our pocket foxes, and they all obsess over them. I think they've been an excellent marketing tool. It's much like the Geico lizard. I've tried to build things as much like a factory line as possible, just because it's me by myself. And it didn't all come together until this year, having other people stand in the factory line. It's really awesome to watch what I had set up for multiple people and actually have multiple people running it. So yeah, major influences of JM and Curtis Stone for an overall, and then putting my own little personal twists on it. Honestly, I will absorb any information that I can obtain. I do a lot of research on the internet from multiple extension offices down to YouTube. I would say my major influences. I like to watch what other people are doing and seeing. I alter it to fit my operation. I do like to invent tools. That's my weird thing that I didn't know about myself until this. So I wanted a wheel hoe, but wheel hose blades and wheels alone are bigger than our tight spacing. And I almost bought one before I realized that. And so now I'm making my own. I have one that's like a single blade. It's basically a wheel, stirrup hoe with a wheel on it for a single one, and then I'm working on a double one for next year if I have time this winter. We are always changing and adapting. If something doesn't work for this year for my employees, we'll tweak it. Everyone's welcome to point out the flaws in the system, and let's change it.